I think the song would be better if it was just him doing that, honestly, where he's not even doing the words. He's just kind of, he's just not even giving a shit. All right, I want to see how the quality of the stream looks and sounds. I'm gonna open that up. There, we're gonna be playing some TF2. I played a game of Deadlock. I've been playing some Deadlock a little bit, obviously. Greatest game ever. One of the greatest games ever of all time. I'm Barack Obama, and I think Deadlock is the greatest game that ever happened. I main typically Norman and Rafe, of course. Michelle loves Michelle. How do you say? He says Michelle weird. Michelle. I don't think that's a terrible Obama impression. It's definitely a younger Obama, because older Obama is like a lot raspier. He's like, I was just thinking the other day, when Trump came over and he was like, I have my ribs. I don't know. It is interesting that the president after Obama became Trump. That was just an interesting. It's been interesting to see. I guess only time will truly tell. But yeah, I want to see how this is running on the stream. Okay. But it's interesting to think, like, to kind of like when you go forward in the future 30 years, like, and all of this is blown over. The bobs have dropped, whatever. Like, when you move forward 30 years into the future, whatever the hell the future is, like, we're going to have to, like, look back at that time and wonder. And I think at that point, it'll really set into, like, why America is currently exiting and still going through this, like, bizarre phase. This, like, bizarre phase of tension and distress and psychological attacks. Distrust in the government, displeasure in the government. I don't know, because I think some policies will have to change. I think what's we're due for is that it seems that with the modern day and age, we're almost at a point where we're basically, I think we're at a precipice where major policies have to change in a lot of different directions, I think. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who plays Teamfortress 2. I'm not. Like, who gives, like, I don't know. What am I saying? I'm trying to, like, sound profound and, like I'm thinking really hard. But then I'm like, who should I play right now? Who do I want to go medic right now? I kind of do want to go medic. We didn't go medic at all last stream. We should take the teleporter. That really only saved me, like, what, about 0.5 seconds of walking? Is my sensitivity really high? Yeah. I typically raise my sensitivity when I am browsing, like the internet and stuff. I like to have a fast sensitivity then. But I'm not really all about having a fast sensitivity when I'm playing games. I want to be kind of accurate with my stuff. There's spies around here. Yep. Oh, I got you. That scout is lagging pretty hard, though. I gotta put the gun away. I've been playing Battle Medic a lot as of late. I don't know. Battle Medic I find is actually fairly viable. People really don't understand the viability of Battle Medic, it seems. I find. I don't know. Like, it definitely. I feel like the idea of Battle Medic has gone through several phases. People are very, very quick to assume that the medic is not going to shoot back at you with a high rate of fire weapon more often than not. I find it often when I'm playing medic and I go Battle Medic mode and I get like a kill with a syringe, they're often surprised. I feel like I get the sense that the other person's surprised when it happens. Like, it's not very likely that you'll see that on the kill board. We should go for a Battle Medic kill, though, here soon. I mean, once we kind of... What was that spy gonna do? How was that gonna play out? No, what? I don't even know how the. My bad. Damn, I should have popped my Uber. I was just waiting for the perfect moment. Damn, that was stupid of me. I should have just popped it. That was so dumb. But I was kind of surprised how that soldier got that rocket up there like that. That's crazy. That was an interesting item that guy just had, by the way. He had a genuine 6v6 thing. What was that? Hold on, I want to hit this other soldier here. Oh my gosh. That demo man really got some solid damage right there on me. Hobo Joe. I was at the gym the other day and I was listening to music and I was like, oh my god, you know what's an artist I haven't remembered in a while? Because I saw a photo of him on Twitter, and and it was Hobo Johnson. Which, if you don't know, Hobo Johnson is this American singer, songwriter, rapper. I don't know. His style of rap though is basically like, what if you were like listening to a kid in high school cry. Like, what if you, like, had to hear a grown man cry and then, like, try to spit bars on top of it? Which, I get it. It's some other people's cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea at all, especially since the subject matter of every song he writes is about, like, getting friend-zoned, basically. And I was like, man, I haven't thought of this guy in a while. And I was like, oh, well, I hope he's doing okay. I mean, he doesn't like a bad guy, but he definitely seems like an artist that I'm not. And then the next day, like 2 days later, or a day later, I got a notification from Spotify. And like, hey, by the way, Hobo Johnson's in town. And I was like, what the? Dude, no. I am not going to go to a Hobo Johnson concert. I refuse to do that. But I just was like almost insulted that Google was like, hey, you know that artist you thought sucked? Like, I did see a concert recently, though, actually, and I got some footage for it. I don't know how I would want to upload it, though, but it was Ariel Pink. I saw Ariel Pink live over the weekend. I didn't talk about it on my stream because I was like, I don't know. I didn't really want to like sit there and be like, I wanted to like kind of ferment a bit. I feel like when you see a live show, like you gotta like let the thoughts settle a little bit on how you felt about it. And things you regretted about it, or things you really enjoyed about it, or whatever. Yeah, so I saw Ariel Pink. It was at a bar, actually. So originally I bought tickets to this other venue, and because it's Ariel Pink, I guess this other venue basically at the last minute decided to be like, oh, we're not going to have you anymore. You got to go away. And so some other bar picked him up, actually. So he played a free show at a small bar in the town I live in. A really good bar, by the way. Like if you were to come visit, I would be like, yo, that is a spot. That is a great dive bar. And he performed. It was a standing room, and the bar was not really. It was a really, really bad venue, like not comfortable. Like it was very, very cramped. It's a bar first, and they basically had like a whole room where the band played in. Basically a whole section of the bar where the band played in, and this section of the bar is like obfuscated and is has like, you know, pillars in the way, or like, you know, it's near a long hallway. Kind of an intimate like venue, to be honest with you, because I was literally like, Ariel Pink like was next to me. I was able to talk to him after the show, be like, yo, hey, thanks for the show. You know, it was very obvious he didn't want to talk a whole lot, so I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be weird and bother these guys. I don't want to. One thing I learned is that you don't want to like weird out the like cool celebrity guys. You know what I mean? But anyways, so that's where I saw him, and he played a great show. It was a very good show. A lot of his new stuff. He played some hits though. He played Merry Go Round, which was really good. He didn't play a whole lot of stuff from Pom Pom, which I was upset by. But honestly, it's hard with Ariel because he's literally made so much music. Like there's a billion great Ariel Pink songs you could pick from. He played one song from Pom Pom. It was like Dream Day. It was like Dreaming. It was Dreaming specifically. He played a lot of stuff for his new album, which has some bangers. Like the new Ariel Pink album has some songs that are like pretty fun to listen to. He's still got it. He's still very talented. Like he's still, and I guess what's just frustrating though is that like his talents are somewhat, I guess, being squandered by like just weird cancel culture shit, and at the same time I also don't know the full picture. I only know the picture as of from where I'm standing, kind of thing. I don't know. Here's what I imagine. I imagine Ariel Pink's a very talented singer-songwriter. I imagine he's a very he could be a very nice guy, I imagine, but I also imagine he could be kind of a jerk to work with and kind of hard to work with, specifically seeing how he has a history of being like controversial. Like he has a long history of being very controversial, which any good artist should, I think. Like if you're like, because by the way, like what people take as controversial nowadays, or since the beginning of time, actually, really, for being transparent, for being honest, since the beginning of time, it was like this, but. Spy me. Anyways, it's just I guess honestly I feel like if you missed the show, it was a shame because I wish it was easier for me to support an artist that I liked. It's just frustrating that because with the venue, what's frustrating to me is that with the venue that did not have him at the show, who did not have his show, who basically canceled on him at the last minute from what he told me, from what he told the audience, and from what the rumor was going around. There's not a spy here, right? Okay, I was wondering. That's a weird... I don't know the full story, though, again. From what he told us is that the venue was calling, basically he said that they got a bunch of calls and they decided to cancel the show to avoid any issues. And part of me wonders... There's a lot of stuff that kind of leads me to believe that the venue actually intentionally screwed the artist over. That's my guess. I don't know. There's some evidence. I'm not a detective though. I didn't look into it too much. But there's also evidence that who knows? It could have also been the Ariel Pink himself. I don't know. I don't know the full story. It's just. But where I'm at now is that as a patron of the venue and also as the artist, I'm like now in this weird state where I'm like, dude, what the like? It's almost as if like you're not going to support me, like, you know what I mean? That kind of hurts. You basically kind of made my night. It was a great night, don't be wrong, but you kind of made my night. You gave me this weird dilemma. You gave me this like bizarre and kind of. Negative dilemma that I now have that I guess that is internalized, that affected my day. Not a dilemma that's going to keep me up at night or anything like that, but it's essentially where I feel badly for Ariel Pink. With the information that I am aware of now, I side with the artist. I don't think the artist has ever. I don't have any evidence of the artist ever doing anything maliciously mean-spirited or evil or cruel. I've never encountered that. I've heard obviously stories where I've heard allegations and rumors and stories about all that silly stuff with him, or I've heard of it. I never really did a detail for it, frankly, because. I can't read. I don't know. I don't think he's a bad person, but I guess clearly the venue does, and I'd be curious as to why that is. I guess. Like I don't really have anyone's really true perspective in this whole thing, but it was a weird situation. I had a great time though. I would go see the show again, knowing what I know, as a fan. Or as somebody who is, into that music, and by the way, too, one thing I will say also is that if you were at the show and you saw who was there, It was like a bunch of like indie young kids. Actually, it was a bunch of younger kids. Not younger, not like I'm not talking like 15 years old. We were at a bar, obviously, but I'm talking like in their 20s in college. Similar to me, actually. I fell in love with Ariel Pink when I was in college, around that same age, with Pom Pom specifically. So one thing I will say about Ariel Pink, then, in that case, is that I mean I was surprised to see the wide variety of audience members. A lot of younger audience members, which was interesting. Uh, God, there was this one girl at the concert. Like she was cute as hell, but God, talking to her like felt like nails on a chalkboard, dude. Holy cow. She literally I don't know if it was like a bit she was doing or if that's who she genuinely was as a person, but she was doing the manic pixie dream girl thing to the extreme. I'm talking like 500 days of summer, and not even like in a genuine way where it felt somewhat genuine, where it felt like, oh, this is actually who she is as a person. And she also talked like, oh well, I'm just quirked up little jokes. Like, well, I just think it's really quirky and weird that it blah, 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 like just like that had that personality, that kind of vibe or aura to her. And I was just like, dude, yeah, very very cute. But I was like, oh my god, just please tell me this is like a bit. I was like, it was like it was almost just like a Simpsons caricature, like it jumped out at me, like in real life. I do have footage from this show. I will admit, I did record one of my favorite songs from the newest album, which was "Everybody's Wrong," which honestly is a great song. Um, in relation to the my story with his album, frankly, or with his show. But yeah, I recorded his whole set with "Everybody's Wrong," and unfortunately, I think the recording was going well for the most part, but unfortunately, someone drunkenly was like had to get like grab my shoulder and try to get my attention, and I was trying to. He was clearly really really drunk. I think was the issue. I should have just ignored him, but I don't know. I was being nice, and I think for like a second of my recording of the song, it's a little like fuzzy or whatever. It's a little like out of focus or not on focus or whatever, or like I might be filming like the not a good angle. That's a lot of bread. We have tons of bread. Oh, you lucky little bastard! You know that you're like a lucky little guy. This is a really hard last push, by the way. I have to get that. I have to get this. This has to go away. Fuck off. Yeah, good job. Good job sitting in front of that sentry there, Scout. Good thinking. I gotta use the sword more. I haven't really been touching the sword with this build as much as I should. I feel like this is the best angle, frankly, for me to just do this. I'm gonna hit something, right? There we go. We hit a thing. We hit a thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I have footage of the show. Not really sure what if I should upload it. I guess I should. I don't feel shameful in being a fan of that guy's music. I shouldn't either. Like that's silly. The big thing that he got canceled for, the big thing that everyone likes to fall back onto, is that he was at the protest or the rally that occurred before January 6th. He was at the thing that happened before January 6th, which is basically a way of saying he was at January 6th, which in my opinion is like, oh, cool, actually. Wait, what? What's the story here? What's the dealio here? I don't think I've ever heard her say 2 minutes left in the mission. That sounds new to me. Am I crazy? Am I hearing things? That I don't know if I've really heard that often. All right, you know what we have to do? We have to basically just say, "You lucky little bastard." Oh, never mind. He killed himself from it anyways. Whoops, bastard. All right, whatever. Times like these, I get depressed and I feel so sad because everyone's going wrong. Oh, get over here, little... Oh, sword fight! Come here! Come here! No! You're cheating with fire! Damn it. I almost had that one pyro there. I should have maybe like gotten a little bit more closer to range there. I feel like I'm using the Persian Persuader all wrong. I feel like really what I should be focusing on is just hitting them with the shield first. I feel like I'm trying to like time this like sword charge when that's not even really an aspect of the Persian Persuader. When I'm hitting that guy, I'm doing some damage to him, but I was just in a bad spot. Where's this teleporter at? I hear one. I guess maybe it's like a weird glitch. I'm like hearing a teleporter. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Where is this thing? We should honestly, the whole team should have just blown past that section and just been like, let's get into their base. Let's just mess their shit up. We were too focused on like, we got to clear that thing out first. It's alright though. Who cares? Who cares? Is what I have to say. What's this guy doing? No way! Would not! No! You can't kill me. I'm free here. You can't touch me. I'm allowed to be here. You can't do... Mom says... No! He didn't mean to. Oh. Can I get over here? Stealth mode. Stealth mission. Stealth mission. Stealth mission. Come here. Come here. Come on now. Oh, this will be so funny. This will be so funny. This scout's probably going to come right above me and kill me once he... Oh, he's over there now. Okay. Come on. I'm waiting for a guy to come on this bridge. The guy has to come on this bridge first. A guy has to come on this bridge here. Come on. This bridge right here. Yeah. I don't know what you thought was going to happen there, Spy. Ooh, this is a weird spot. Hold on, let me hit the reload real quick. Damn. It was a shame. How's this stream coming in? How's this look right now? Actually, let me look at my YouTube real quick. Hold on, just I'm playing the game again, but there we go. Just want to make sure it's coming in clear. It doesn't look too choppy on my end. Sometimes, I hate to say it, sometimes the best way to just troubleshoot something with the streaming stuff is you just gotta open it up on another tab in your computer. Okay, back to this. Come on, come on! Damn, none of those hit. Who's that spy right there? Oh, come here. Was it the spy? Wait, how did he get a backstab on me? I mean, I guess I did look away from him. Damn. Is the hitbox, like, for the spy's, like, range for his backstab? What is that exactly? Like, how many units away is that, really? Damn. I'm not gonna lie, this demo build that I'm rocking is just, like, kind of trash. It's very, very situational. Maybe I just need to focus using more of the... I feel like I'm just using the grenade launcher too much. And in a weird way, like, the grenade launcher is literally only for, like, an emergency use case situation. Or, like, getting rid of a sentry. That may be... Actually, that might be the mentality I should have here, is that the grenade launcher isn't for... Your primary thing is the sword. And the shield. But I should, like, if I'm across, like, a sentry, I should just be like, all right, because we're hitting these shots, we're landing them. It's just, I don't know if I have ammo to make it worthwhile. No, that's not me. I don't look like that.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
It's kind of fucked up that the spies. I always love the spies disguise. I always thought that was like such a funny. Like, that was like a problem that Valve came across when they were like playtesting. Like, well, how do we let friendly players know? And it's like, oh, we'll just put a little thing on his face. That's it. Oh, I guess so. That works. That's funny. That's pretty good. You know, that's like that, and it looks great. It looks great too visually. Okay, this is the primary. 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 I don't like seeing the pyro. I don't like seeing that. That is a very, very aggressive already hold on the overall cart and position of the cart. Well, I hit somebody. I got Freddy Fartbear. I don't know who Freddy Fartbear is, but messed him up real good. Messed him up real good. Wow, we actually got a few subscriptions. Thank you, whoever is. It looks like we got 2 subscribers. I do appreciate that. I am sick. Oh, that is a good one. That is a nice piece. That one not as much, but the first one though, that is unreal how cool that looks. Wait, that even goes with what I was already doing. That even goes. Look at it. Ooh, damn. What is this? It's like style. Bear? What? I hate that the style thing doesn't work too much here. I don't know. Bear or bear? What is the difference? I'm just gonna go with your OG here. All right, we're going back to Demo Man now. I kind of want to figure out this. That is a good one though. That is a good scout. That is a good. That is. I talk to DGen Rips a lot. If you don't know who DGen Rips is, I've done a few videos with him, but man, my favorite videos of his is when he pulls a big card. It's like, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh man, I hate that I'm starting off each fight with like no health. Who did I just bump into? Was that just the spy? Where is there a health pack here? I feel like there should be one. It's not me. Was there not? Is there not one under that bridge? Was there just never available when I walked by the bridge? Because it looks like one spawns there, but what is this sound I'm hearing, by the way? Do you hear that? It's like a weird wind blowing kind of thing. Is that just the ambient audio for the map? I hope that's like a weird sound glitch that's happening. Get wrecked, Freddy Barber. Oh, come on. How is that heavy not low? You know what it was? No, it's still happening. Is that me, or is that the actual map? I feel like it might be the map. But it just feels like so oppressively loud. Like it just sounds like wind blowing through a large tunnel. Constantly, though. Like, consistently wind, like a steady stream of air. What is the buff I get for getting a kill with the Persian Persuader, exactly? Don't I get like a recharge? Doesn't my thing charge up faster or something? Alright, the shield move is working. Hitting the guy with the shield is doing a fine job. Say something in chat if that doesn't sound right. Oh my gosh. No, we lost. No. No, I've been crusaded. No. Folsom Joy? Folsom Joy? What's up, Folsom Joy? How's it going? How's it hanging, Folsom Joy? I'm going to change this map because I feel like I'm getting a weird audio glitch. Or the ambient audio in this map just is like really annoying me. It is late in the I guess it's the evening right now for me. Daylight saving time always screws me up because now it's like dark as hell out, and I'm like, dude, it's only like 6. I don't know why we do it. I don't know why we do daylight savings time. It is like the most annoying. Like, why do we still do daylight savings time? Please explain that to me. It ruins winter. It makes winter worse. It's almost like, honest to God, I think the reason we still have daylight savings time is because the government wants us to be depressed. They basically want to encourage a form of depression against your will. Against societally, they basically have such a monopoly on you that they're able to actually control your time. The ambient Y sound. The reason that made sense long ago was because, because of farming, we want these people to be up early, we want them to basically have more light to work with. We want them to be out in the sun versus working in the night during when it's cold. But that might have made sense like maybe 180, 50 years ago. But now it's like, dude, there's no reason for it. There's just absolutely no reason for it. If anything, it causes more traffic accidents. There's like reports that literally show that like, hey, this thing actually hurts people. Like, this daylight savings time crap we do all the time. No matter what direction it goes in, it's just screwing people over. Anyways, enough about daylight savings times rants. I went to Costco today. And I think I shopped fairly healthy today at Costco. I think I did a pretty decent job of being like, you know what, we're not gonna pig out. We're not gonna go absolutely hog wild. I did try some cookies at Costco. I did get a pizza. I got 1 slice of pizza, which I'm allowed, and I had like some samples of like these like granola. They were basically high-end granola bars that were like chocolate flavored. Which honestly, they were pretty good. They were pretty damn good. But I was like, I can't get these because I Just I know who I am as a person, and if they're in front of me, I will eat the entire bag. That bag would have been gone within a day or two. Is the problem. Green pig. Oh, green pig. Wow, your name came in green too. Even then, because they're doing things when the sun's up, their alarm goes. Yeah, the whole. It messes with alarms. It messes with everything. I hate how I have to change my clock whenever there's a daylight savings time thing. Daylight savings time got my ass big time actually recently because I went to the gym that early, and sure enough, I was there and it was closed. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know, Folsom Joy. 1 second. Thank you for letting me know that you subscribed. The thing is supposed to tell me, and by the way, it might tell me in 2 minutes, and it might scare the shit out of me when it happens. But the thing is, my Streamlabs is supposed to be like, hey, you just got a subscriber. It's supposed to alert me, but unfortunately, it just does not work. It chooses when it wants to work. I will craft a hat in your honor, Folsom Joy. I appreciate you tuning in, though. Just allow me to get some. Allow me to pop this Uber. I'm gonna pop this Uber on these fools. Where's that scout? Okay, I heard him, and he was like avoiding my peripheral view. Stay here. Stay here. You can go back in the fight. You're medically cleared. I'm pumping you with vaccinations. Hold on. I'm trying to lock in, chat. Give me a minute. Give me a second to like look at. Yeah. Stay. We're good. I don't know. Good luck with that spy. Yeah. And then we're gonna get this Uber here. Who's getting this Uber? Scout? Come here. Scout, you're getting this Uber. Come here. You better not fuck this up. You better not fuck this up. There we go. Not a bad Uber. It kept the fight happening. It kept it going. Look at my medic gameplay skills. Look at my medic skills right here, guys. I'm absolutely locked in. I'm deviously locked in. I'm locked in German. Doing experiments. Oh, we won. I got a community serve. You got to try. It's called TF2 times 10. I subbed too. Also, thank you. I want to try this server. It's super fun. I've never done a times 10 server. I honestly, no offense, I'm just not really in the mood to do a times 10 server right now. I feel like the reason the game doesn't do a times 10 thing is because that gets really exhausting after a while. I'm getting some weird hats. I'm getting like hats that I don't think I've really ever seen crafted before. Like I've never seen this. Usually I got like tons of duplicates. No one else is going medic? Alright, that's fair. I can't blame them. I should try a times 10 server. What was the question green pig? Oh, it's a times 10 randomizer? Ew, that's 2 gross words. Green pig, I have a question for you because you seem to be the community server of authority guy. Do you remember this game mode that existed within TF2 where the spy would be like invisible? I can't believe I just lost. Where the spy would be like invisible and he would get like powers and he would basically have to kill the other people. And it was actually inspired by a Gmod game mode. You know what I'm talking about? Anyone know what I'm talking about? That was a lot of fun. Or at least it looked like a lot of fun when I was like watching when I watched it like on Stir's video back in the day. What was that one? Do you know what no, you don't know what I'm talking about, Green Pig? There's a Stir video that like I could point to and be like, hey, this is what I'm referring to. Just to give you an idea of what, because I feel stupid just describing it like spy game. 1 second. He would play the spy here. It's called The Hidden. It was called The Hidden. That is what it's called. It was called that 12 years ago. I don't know if it still exists. That would be the. I'm going to share my screen 1 second. This is what I'm referring to right here. I just don't want to show you an ad. Like you would have this like.
Everybody, we're gonna be doing.
I'm not gonna have Star talk. You would have this like overlay here, and you would be the spy, and you'd always be invisible. And the only time you were visible is if you got like if you stabbed or fired your gun or something. And like you'd go around and like killing the guys or whatever. It always looked fun. I always wanted to try it. Anyways, that was that. That was that little tangent. Sorry, a little bit of a side quest there. randomized, the characters and weapons are all randomized. Yeah, I just don't know if that sounds like it's fun for like 2 minutes, personally. Basically, hail before hail. Kinda. But it was supposed to be like a horror. It had like a spooky setting to it, like kind of like the idea, like the original G mod that I remember back in the day that existed. It was like kind of like a horror themed, like an SCP horror themed thing. So I get, but it's kind of sound. After the round, can I try? Can you try what? The game, the hidden game. If you could find it, I don't know how. I don't know how you. I don't know if it's. I don't know if those servers exist anymore. Not gonna lie, I would like to make a TF2 community server, like a TF2 server. I think it'd be interesting. That actually would also probably allow for a lot of like great videos to be made. There'd probably be a lot of opportunity, a lot of good video like ideas that could happen, that could spawn out of that. Wow, we're getting rolled here, guys. What's going on? You know what that calls for? I need to get a glass of water real quick. Okay, excuse me. Had to get a glass of water there. You gotta try the server, Shotgun Soldier's Peak. I don't have to try the server, Green Pig. No offense, I don't really want to play a randomizer times 10 server. I'm not in the mood to do that at the moment. No offense. I do, but hear me out, though, Green Pig. I do often hear a lot of requests for like a Teamfortress 2 server component. I do hear the requests. Just bear in mind, I'm a very small YouTube channel. I guess is what I would say to that. I think I do hear enough about requests for servers and stuff that I'm like, damn, is this something that viewers would actually want as like a server that I operate that's like a Team Fortress 2 kind of based thing? I often even get requests from people who are like, oh, can I play? Can I play with you? Can I like, which I guess some small streamers do that. Random high moments. Am I having a random high moment of Folsom Joy? Maybe. It's funny, like once the servers is funny once Green Pig. Is that what you're referring to? Is that what you're referring to? Damn, we've been getting our butt kicked all game, all this whole stream so far. We've been getting our booties handed to us. It's your channel, man. Yeah, no. It's yeah. It is. You're absolutely right. I'm the supreme leader. Engineer with the Bushwhacker or the Shana what is that last gun again? I didn't. What is the Shana? Is that like that's a spy? No, sorry, that is a sniper weapon, right? I don't know who to play right now. I could go engineer. I could do that. With both sniper weapons? Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just... The names in this game are so goofed up. They're so goofy woofy. Do I want to play engineer? Do I want to play engineer right now? Someone in chat just said engineer. So, you know what we're going to do actually to figure this out? We're going to go ahead and... what was the last hat I crafted? I believe it was this. Which is kind of a crazy hat, honestly. It's kind of a nutso hat. Not gonna lie though, I'm a big fan. Ooh, damn, it's dad. Oh my god, it's dad heavy. Oh shit. And he's disappointed in you. Holy cow. Man, Heavy is the funniest one to dress up. He's so cool. That's not that funny. I like the vibes. I'm digging the vibes of this one. Ooh. Damn, the Heavy is the best to dress up. Abusive drunk father Heavy. Abusive drunk father Heavy. I feel like that would be this. This is abusive drunk father Heavy right here for sure. Could I make... Oh, hold on, wait. In order to make him more drunk, I have to give him... No. Excuse me. Hold on. His pants has a style where he could be... Oh, come here. There we go. Yeah. Ooh. Now, is there a better dad looking kind of hat we could do here? Is there a better option? I feel like there may be. I feel like this gives off more. I don't know why. This definitely gives off the abusive aspect of it. Like, no dad would have a mullet. You know what I mean? All right, you're right. We gotta be an abusive drunk father. Come here. You disappoint me. You disappoint me, son. Yeah, this definitely gives off more of a... Like, let's look at him. Look at this mess. Oh, he's balding all wrong and everything. I like the Lenin look. I feel like, though, that makes him more of a sophisticated drunk. Rather than an abusive drunk father, which is what we're after. I do have the sandwich. I mean, like, that would definitely be very dad thing. Do you have the Cheers taunt? I do not have the Cheers taunt. I do not own that one. Oh, I didn't do anything the whole game. I didn't help my team at all. I didn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. Do I have a taunt enabled on this guy? Let me put that conga line on there. You gotta get... All I have is the conga. That's the only taunt I have. If you had a bottle with the Heavy... Oh, yeah. You could have a bottle. That would be an interesting one. Oh, if only... Oh, I'd have to be on the randomized server for that, though. If I did have a bottle. I would literally just play until I got a bottle, and I'd be like, alright, I'm done. Is there not a... There's not a bottle melee Heavy weapon. There's no way I could give Heavy a bottle, right? There's not like some weird cosmetic melee weapon that I'm not thinking of where I would give Heavy a bottle. I don't believe there is. I can't think of one. I'm the ultimate abusive drug father. I just have food out at all times. Where is this edit? Oh my god, the blue team's just not here. Wow, we're like speedrunning. We're like speedrunning this. Damn, I'm gonna punch someone. I'm gonna punch my child. Come here, son. Aw. Damn it. Come here. I have to punch the child. Come here. You disappoint me. I hate you. It would be hard. That would be hard. I can't, honestly, it is kind of crazy that there's not like new cosmetics added to the game, like weapon cosmetics like that. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. That would be a good randomizer, making Heavy more of a drunk. Now, you know what's also not working? Oh man, I wish I was a girl streamer, because if I was a girl, I could literally just go on Reddit and post a picture of myself and be like, I need help setting up my streamy weemy, and then like immediately 80 people would come to my assistance, and I'd be like, great, block, 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 once they did all the work for me. Being a girl would be so cool. Hey, honestly, okay, being a girl would be cool just to see all the little shit you could abuse, like all the weird small little things you could abuse, the little benefits, the little perks you get. Obviously, there's definitely going to be downsides. I imagine I'm going to feel really ostracized when guys hit on me that I don't like, if I was a girl, but it would be enjoyable to take advantage of some like the cool little buffs you get. I have to go back to being an abusive father heavy. Me, hatless, owner of all that. I do have quite a few hats. I mean, they're not even. It's not. This isn't really that much of a feat, if I'm being honest with you. Like, you could accomplish this with like what, $20? I haven't. I have been playing this game for quite a while though. Also, so honestly, you can get a pretty sizable wardrobe with like $20 if you just buy a bunch of scrap metal. All you have to do is just buy a bunch of scrap metal. Like, that's, and it's like $20 worth. It's they give away all that stuff. If I was a girl, I would have huge boobies. That's kind of the problem. I have a large chest as a guy. If I was a girl, my chest would be massive. My chest would be like ridiculous. Oh wait, we're on the blue team. Wait, I was hoping they would see me as a peaceful drug father, but no, they saw right through that disguise. All right, Daddy's got to get the big guns out. Daddy needs to get the big guns out now. All right, we're gonna put this right here, and then we're gonna put that down. We're holding this down. We're not losing this point. We're gonna push back here, boys. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, we gotta move over here. We gotta move. We need to get the angle on them now. I feel like... Oh, hold on. Is there one near me? Yeah, get out of here. Oh, no! My teammates all died. Jeez. Am I a thigh or a boob guy? I'm more of a... I don't know. This is a weird... I don't know if I should be having this conversation with random people. But I prefer a women's torso. For sure. But yeah, I don't really want to divulge further into that conversation. That's not really... there doesn't need to be audio of me like gushing about chicks. That doesn't need to exist. I always feel bad for that guy who made that cartoon, and he used like some, I think, Lizzo song where it's like, I like big. It was like big girls, big girls. It was like, you know, he like edited it where he changed the lyrics to say girls, and he animated it, and it was basically about how he thought he was just really into chicks in video games who were like, you know, conventionally attractive or whatever else. And the internet just roasted him for it. They were like, "Dude, this is cringe. You like women? Yeah, you're attracted to women. Gross." But he had like this like bizarre like slight fursona thing going on. He like animated himself all cutesy and innocent. It's like, I don't know. Like, I think his message was on point. I think his message was like. But his delivery of it, I think, was the problem. Was what the internet had. And then they really roasted that guy. They really like lambasted that guy for nothing, really. It was funny though. The video was a pretty funny video. It was just like, in a weird way, I appreciate its existence. Made for activists, flat. Made for gamers. You're so right. The globe made for fucking normies. Flat Earth. That's the real gamer Earth right there. Ooh, hold on. Take the sandwich. I wish my medic didn't just go in there. Is he alive? I don't know if D's nuts was the medic. Damn it, I just died anyways. I'm hoping that Gen Z can overcome that like uncomfortable phase that we started going towards in the end of the 2020s or whatever, or the beginning of the 2020s of gaming, where it was like it was basically like really frowned upon to have sexy girls in your games. Are you a spy? You were absolutely a spy. I'm just so desperate to get a melee kill. Yeah, I saw that. I saw his glowing gun and I was like, yep, I'm dead here. I don't know, the internet too now. The way the internet pumps women to you now is just so weird. It's just so like... I think what sucks about it now the most is that it's like... It's basically just advertising constantly. They're not doing it for the love of the game. They're doing it to like advertise. Stream is dying on my end. Hold on, I'm resetting on your end. Oh, that might be me. That might be me. Hold on. Is it dying? Let's see. Thank you for saying something though. Full some joy. My internet connection has been like all messed up as of late. Let me see. It might be a you thing, but it also might be a me thing. Uh-oh. How delayed is this? Let's see. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Right here. Yeah, that might be a me thing. I don't know why the game's doing that. Now, the way the internet pumps women to you now is just so weird. It's just so like... Why is it doing that? I don't know what changed. I don't know what setting I changed that caused... You know what it might be? I wonder if I have to like verify the game cache for, or the cache files for Streamlabs or something. I might have to like look into that. I might have to like... Who knows? This tool just pisses me off sometimes. Hotkeys advanced. I wonder if there's like a... I imagine... Similar to like Adobe Premiere, I imagine there might be like a cache that Streamlabs has or something. Because lately it's been doing this. I don't know what's going on, why it's doing this like internet thing. I wonder if it's also because of the time of day. Here, let's see. Let's hop into a game real quick. I have it pulled up on my phone now. Let's try to get some gameplay going here, and then I have been streaming for about an hour though, so if we do have, I mean, I don't want to end the stream. I kind of want to keep going here, but if it looks like garbage, I don't want to subject you guys to that. I guess I could play. If it does end up looking like uber garbage, I think I'm back good for now. Okay, let's see. Let's see on my end. Thank you for saying there's something fulsome. If the stream does end up looking like hot garbage again on my end at least, I could play a game that like doesn't require too much of an intensive imaged process. I don't know. It looks choppy on my end too. Stinky. Dun, dun, Folsom, does it look okay now, or are you okay? Maybe it's a me thing. I don't know. Maybe I should probably actually do this. I should actually probably turn off my phone on my internet, or my internet on my phone. That actually might help it because my Wi-Fi is probably picking up both me and my phone. It's probably that could be slowing it down. I go to a degree, I guess. I could be getting, my internet could be getting throttled right now too. That could be the other problem. They do that, which is so cringe that they have to like throttle the internet. Like there's not enough internet to go around. Swag. Looks fine, just my internet is dying. Okay, if you say so. If you say it looks fine, I'll assume it does. I don't know. I hope it does look fine. We'll find out when I watch it a little bit later. I don't know where the other team's at. Is blue team just not playing? It's just that easy. It's just that easy, folks. It's just that easy. Lately, I've been having issues with the stream quality. I don't know, like for whatever reason, this all started yesterday. Like when I streamed yesterday, and Streamlabs was kind of messing up. First, Streamlabs was the first one to was like, oh yeah, dude, I don't know. My when I pull it up on my phone, it looks choppy as shit. Oh man. Honestly, I probably should have just ended the stream right on that high note. Though that was pretty funny, killing all those guys like that. My internet's probably just getting throttled, if I'm being honest. If I had to guess what it is. You know what? I will say though, Folsom, if it is still a little choppy, you know what we should do? Honestly, yeah, if it's choppy, I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna play another game. I'm gonna play something that's not as like visually intensive, so that way the stream doesn't look all crap. Like I don't want this to like look like I don't want this to be painful to look at. No, it might be me. It really might be. I think it's a me thing. Okay, tell you what we're gonna do instead. We're not playing Half-Life. We're not doing that. We're gonna be. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. We're just gonna play another game. We're gonna play something that's like a little bit less visually intensive, and that should make the stream quality look better because it's gonna be having to process a lot less. And actually, this would be a great way to test this too. If the stream starts looking a lot better, it is because of my theories correct. We're gonna play some Clover Pit, which is a roguelike gambling sim Ballotro type game. So Folsom Joy, if anyone wants to stick around, by the way, the TF2 aspect of this stream's over. I don't want the quality of the stream to look like a Lego movie or like Legos. And with that being said, if you want to stay and keep watching, be my guest. If you don't, I do apologize. That's fair. All right. Well, I appreciate you tuning in, though, Folsom Joy. But yeah, if anyone else, I'll just say that. I'm going to play like one round of this, and we'll call it a day with the stream. Unfortunately, I think my internet is just really sucky during this time of the day. I will be streaming Friday, though. So hopefully I can stream Friday and like do it at a time when, my internet won't be having this issue. But yeah, that's it. So anyways, I'm just gonna play some Clover Pit, and then we'll call it a day for the stream then. But if you did tune in, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll do some more TF2 stuff though on Sunday. The next time I'll do some TF2 stuff for sure is on Sunday, and then on Friday I do plan to finish Half-Life 2. So if you want to stick around to watch Half-Life 2, tune in on a Friday. I'll announce all that the day of. So, but yeah. Clover Pit's great though. This is not really a great first market though. I would like that. I might even just play one round raw and naked with no items just so I can get that item. That is like a huge item to have early on. And honestly, it could also open the door for me just doing a fruit run where I just max out the fruit aspect of the little items I get here. This obviously is the little symbol in the charts that'll show you the odds of each symbol and also the value that they pay. Is the most obvious one to populate. Yeah. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna do this again here. So now we're going to be able to get fruit that has a retrigger node on it, which is kind of big. And sometimes if you pop the retrigger node is like huge actually. A retrigger node is like one of those things that could like absolutely go make your score go ballistic. Damn, we're not getting one retrigger to happen though. We're not getting one. Damn, that was pretty pathetic. Yikes. Yikes. Big yikes. Big yikes is incoming. Okay. See, this sucks. I don't know why I would want this. Why would I want this? That seems like the stupidest item to have. Could do a refresh and see if I can get... Yeah. Oh, terrible. Oh, wow. Wow, I might have just screwed myself so hard. We might have already just lost the run. Just like that. And just like that, the game... I think that's a problem with this game sometimes, is that you are essentially gambling when you play it, because you're gambling for the odds of, like, good luck to basically happen in the immediate future when you start a round, or you could get stuck in a situation like I just did, where I basically, like, I guess I could have saved up and gotten a different item. You could argue that if I had gotten a different item, that would have been better, but whatever. I do actually want to make a review for this game. As I'm playing it again lately, there's a lot that I think could be said and improved. But it's a very fun game. But the small things that it has to improve are just so minor and silly that it's like one could see them as minor as silly, but to me, I think they would make the overall speed of the gameplay and also the fluidity of the actual systems a lot more intriguing, or a lot more, at least a lot less like clunky to get through. I think, in a weird way, the clunkiest thing about this game is its menu. Like, this game unfortunately commits too hard to being a simulation, where basically, like, this is the menu, and you have, in order to get to the menu, you have to go past the menu that has no X button on it, which is kind of frustrating. Not being able to close a menu is, like, one of those things that kind of pisses you off as a gamer. And then this too, also, I feel like this should just be a free look. I should be able to freely look around, not have this, like, weird snapping happen. Like, I hate this. I hate this snap that's happening. This game is addicting, though. This game is addicting to go through. I should be able to get out with this. Actually, that's also another good one to have early on. These are both two good items to have early on. Let's see. What can we make happen now? Frankly, yeah, give me more tickets here, because we could fill this up. And we have some good stuff to fill it up with. This, and this. And during this round, all scored symbols by their base value permanently. Is this also the thing? All scoring symbols by their base, so they have to score. I mean, you could be going on a diamond run right now here, actually. It has to be during that round, though. Ah, shoot. Well, that's okay. Let's just try to get the finger back again. There goes the train, which is actually raising the value of everything for us without us having to really do it. God, nothing happened there. That sucked. I don't want to trigger the diamond thing just yet, because I would like to pair it with the finger. Turn the cross passive. No. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. Put this in the drawer for right now. And honestly, put this in the drawer too. This doesn't need to be out until we need it. Get these two up there, and then the calculator. No, we're already maxed out. Okay. I'm gonna have to wait for the 7th spin. This is pretty all right. So one. So what I'm gonna try to do here is basically on the 7th spin, this will give me 7 luck, and then on the what this item will do is that I trigger it, and then the next one it'll be a free spin, and it'll also have 7 luck. In order to get a jackpot, you need to have a number of 15 luck. So 7 plus 7 here, that's about 14, plus any additional luck that might come from the machine itself. Specifically, the machine also has a luck factor to it too at times, or a sin factor to it sometimes. So the idea is that we should be able to get a jackpot here, or at least a very, very good board. Would be nice to pair this with the finger. Again, the finger would be nice here. So now we have to trigger it. This is the next spin, so not this spin, but the next one's going to be free. Plus, it's going to have a plus 7 to it. There we go. Pretty close to a jackpot. Like I knew like it was going to be a big scoring board. More often than not, that you could trigger a jackpot doing that. I think also in a weird way, the game, the last spin you do can be a jackpot. I've found at times. Okay, so we're gonna put this all away. Okay, now we can put that in the drawer. Put this out. This could stay there. That doesn't need to be out. What is this? That would be huge, actually, because now we could really, really ride the. Put this in the drawer right now. We could really ride the. Put this in a drawer now. Actually, this could also probably just go away. I don't really want this Bible thing yet, really. Don't equip that. Equip this, and not that, and equip this. And then we have a phone call, which will give us another buff here, or debuff now because it's a double phone call. Double your clovers and set your coins to 0. That might be the one we do here. So real quick. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do is fill this with coins. Okay. Now we're gonna hit the finger. No, I timed it wrong. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Damn it. I messed up. I misclicked. I should have waited. I thought the finger was also charged. I'm dumb. I'm really stupid. I'm really, 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 really stupid. And on top of that, too, I threw away my free lucky spin. Damn, that was really dumb of me. I mean, we scored high, though, at least. I mean, it could be way worse, but it also could be way, way, way better. That would have been so fun if I got a 666 at the end there. That would have been awesome if that happened. That would have been the ultimate kick in the balls. What we could do is maybe get another Polaroid, though, and buff up some other numbers here, frankly. Actually, the diamond would be nice, don't get me wrong. Ooh, that's nice. But getting another Polaroid could also be another option here, if we could find one. That was stupid of me to buy that, actually, because I could have just waited. So hold on, put this in a drawer real quick. Let's go look for another Polaroid, frankly. Let's go try that. We're gonna, actually, one thing we are going to do here, too, put this in a drawer real quick. I hate this. I hate when it plays the music. This music's not necessary. See, that's what we need, that Polaroid right there. What do I get rid of here? I can get rid of the Ankh if I have to. Damn, I might have to get rid of the Ankh to get the Polaroid now. I don't know. I really wish we could turn the music off. That's just not necessary. It's just not necessary to like jump scare you like that, and also play this like really aggressive dubstep shit. Great. Thank you for. I don't know what turned it off, but that was very necessary. That was very needed. Okay. I guess we could do the finger because we still have the diamond buff going on right now. Our diamonds are probably like stacked right now. Here we go. This is another big diamond board here. Nice. Let's see what our diamonds are valued at right now. They also appear the most from what I'm seeing here, as of right now, because of the Polaroid though. Yeah, 90. That's not bad. What round are we on? Deadline 3. I mean, that's not bad at all. Okay, next. Be right back. I want to get the free. I want to get the coins. Ooh, problem now though. So you just want to re-roll this. Wow, these all suck. All of these. There's not really a way I could paint myself into a better box with what I got right now, honestly. Yeah, that was stupid of me. I shouldn't have re-rolled the phone. I should have just gotten the Polaroid. That was dumb. I don't know. I was hoping that like something good would have happened out of that. Ooh, see now what we could do here though is throw this away. This doesn't need to be our thing. This for sure does. And what we could also do. So what is this? Triple the value of a 7. Sure. This one, I'm leaning the most on this one, frankly. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right, we have room for one more here. What do we have? If I've been buying stuff without... Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we want both the Polaroid and the finger here. So... Nothing else will activate besides the coin, right? Yeah. Little train, that's good. Little train action. Haven't really seen the train a whole lot, which is, I guess, kind of good. I don't know why the 6 has a slash through it right now. Yeah, let's try to see if we can get nothing again. Oh, that's all right. Nothing. Actually, the train's been kind of going off this whole run here, this whole round specifically. All right, we're gonna hold off on that until we get the finger. The fingies. Okay. Okay, we want to put you in a drawer real quick. 1 second. Buy you. Don't have you. Equip you. Nope. Just hold on. Put you in a drawer. Equip. We could probably honestly get rid of this. I feel like this is just going to cause us more of a pain in the ass as we keep... We don't need to get rid of it yet, but it's definitely getting to that point where I'm like, all right, you're kind of annoying the hell out of me now. I might even sell this once I go through this round real quick. We can't activate anything here, but hopefully we get some cherries and like lemons here, and then hopefully they have a reroll on them too. Do. Come on, big money, big money. I don't touch the screen enough. Maybe I should. Maybe I should touch the screen. Maybe that helps. Didn't really do much. You didn't really do much either. This little clicker thing here. Now I could get more cherries, which could be base. Let's see, what could I? Nah. Well, what I would like to do is actually be able to get the cherry thing. That way we have 2 different Polaroids going at the same time. Whatever though. All right, we have to kind of start this now. So I'm getting that lucky spin now. So diamonds, and then boom, the diamonds are just getting more valuable there. If the cherries would trigger, that'd be huge. All right, thank you, train. Come on, give me a good cherry at least. I feel stupid now for buying this thing. You're making me feel like an idiot game. I'll take the 7s, I guess. That helps the 7 score. Also helps the diamond score as well. So the diamonds are just getting really, really strong. So, but what I've learned is that you want everything to get strong together. Honestly, if you want to go like the distance with this game. Okay. Keep the cherry. Put this in a drawer real quick. Grab that. And then, what do we have here? This goes here, that's there. I should have had the Game Boy thing out, whatever, it doesn't matter. Honestly, the Game Boy thing is just getting annoying now, because now I'm like, alright, I have to like think about another item on top of all this. Ooh, recharging all the items in this thing would be kind of big, actually. That would be kind of big. That would be kind of a move if we did that. That would be pretty based. I want to equip that now. How do I equip it without... I mean, you could, frankly... You could go in a drawer. You could go into a drawer. I mean, that just buffs up two things at once, and it's kind of, it's, you know, two big things. The only gray zone we're getting into now is this little area here, and the lemon and. Anyways, all right, we're just uber charged here now, and we're just gonna. I should have put away is the train. The train scoring something. In theory, I guess not. Maybe the train was the move. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I don't even. This is none of the polarize I have, but okay, cool. So the coin, so the cherry should be getting doubly buffed because of the retrigger. Because now it's scoring 3 times instead of just like twice. If I get rid of that, does that lower? Does that lower my stuff? If I get rid of this? I want to. Nothing can charge these up right now, right? Unless a battery shows up here. If I reroll this and a battery shows up. Nope, no battery. That would be nice if a battery did show up. I mean, these are still active. So we don't want to just necessarily throw these away. But the finger is not doing us a favor right now anymore. I'm going to put you in a drawer for right now, but you're on thin ice right now, Finger. Finger, you're in actually kind of a weird zone right now because it's nicer to have the ability to... Yeah, because now you're useless to me. You're useless, like, right now. There's another reason to have that at 7, yeah. Okay. So we have 8 spins here. I think the finger's great, but you can't rely on it too much. If I do come across a battery, though, that's when I pull the finger out and then I charge it all up again, and then we have a big upgrade mode session. Oh no, I'm not scoring tremendously high right now. I'm not scoring like insanely high, which is what I really need to be doing here. I feel like the train should go. I feel like the train's just not helping. This is not necessary either. Maybe? Is that stupid, actually, for me to do? What I feel like would be helpful is not this. You know, I might have to onk it here. I might have to onk it. Let's just get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. And then let's... I think this could... Yeah, if we have to onk it, we can onk it. We have an onk. I have to remind myself that. Let's see. So this will... We want more... We want cherries right now. Which we have... We have the polaries activated right now. So we should get some cherry action here. Dude. Cherries and diamonds, that was nice. The diamonds would be our quickest way out of this hole we're in at the moment. We're just trying to like make the cherries dance a little. Okay. Okay, we have the onk. So 1 second. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Boom. Put you in a drawer. Flip. No, we wait. The onk's gonna get used. Do my Polaroids go away though? I think the Polaroids stay, right? Yes, they do. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, 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 very good. Very good. Wow, we need how much more here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need about 5,000 more. Yikes, we're screwed. We're screwed. It's over. It's Jover.